So it is Friday. We made it through another week. Let's go ahead and jump right into these updates, kicking things off with a release which had the sneaker game in a chokehold. So of course we're talking about this Kith Marvel villains collaboration, which included clothing. You had accessories, but as far as the highlight, I would say that would most definitely have to go to the sneakers, which, given Kith's founder Ronnie Fieg's organic relationship with ASICS, this one felt right at home. So as far as the sneakers, we have some of ASICS' current most popular models in the GT 2160, which was featured on the Spider-Man, Venom, as well as the Green Goblin pair. We got the Gel Cayano, which was used for the Silver Surfer pair, and I actually forgot the last villain right here, but we got the Gel 1130. So great choice of sneakers. As far as the clothing, a whole bunch of different looks featuring vintage items, as well as like jackets, all that good stuff, and a whole range of crazy accessories. So we saw this pack actually go live with exclusive access earlier this week, a whole bunch of different raffles. But as far as today's release at 11 a.m. Eastern, these joints are completely gone. So you had a lot of people complaining of server issues, the app acting up, botters. You guys know the typical stories when it comes to a hype release such as this. So I guess you could say this was definitely a success. But as far as for me, hot take, I wasn't really feeling this collaboration. As far as the sneakers, while they chose some great models, I would say definitely better than the last ASICS Marvel collaboration, I'm just not really feeling this. I feel like as far as the models, you could just get better picks with, you know, some of their GR pairs. And as far as these accessories go, like you got this gauntlet or infinity stone, whatever you call it, which is like a $200 paperweight. I'll pass on that. And then for the clothing, I mean, I'd much rather just rock like some vintage pieces or whatever that you could thrift. So hot take from me, not a huge fan of this, but as I always like to say, if you guys like it, I love it, so I guess I'll just stop being a hater. Now for New Balance, yesterday we talked about all the great things that Slade Bembry is doing over there, and today we got a new leak as the latest Made in USA season has leaked online, which includes a new handful of different colorways on these various New Balance models. Now as far as the Made in USA collection, we see these pairs drop generally in like packs periodically throughout the entire season. So as far as this season's colorways, let me know if you guys are rocking with any of these. I went ahead and included these creamy 990 V4s here at the bottom, as I feel like they're one of this season's best offerings. So as far as these pairs goes, generally when the season comes to an end, you can find a lot of these joints on sale, but don't sleep, as a lot of these pairs sometimes do become fan favorites and generally will sell out. So be on the lookout for these pairs, which will begin releasing coming up next month in August. Now from Jordan Brand, we just got breaking news, as this leak right here, most definitely, it's got to be the biggest 2025 Jordan Brand leak that we've seen so far. Yeah, I'm stamping it, definitely the biggest leak we've seen so far, which according to Eldon Monitors, we have the Off-White Jordan 1 Canary releasing holiday of 2025. Now it's important to make note that this is just a rumor right now, but according to many sources, it looks like this is definitely a thing that's happening. So there's a whole lot to unpack right here, but man, this is a bombshell, most definitely. You already know people are already saving up money to be able to grab these joints. I'm anticipating this is going to be extremely difficult to cop, and just like we've seen in the past when it comes to these Off-White Jordan 1s, definitely a lot of crazy resale value, all that good stuff. So when it comes to the late and great Virgil, rest in peace, you guys should already know the legacy and history surrounding the Off-White 10 original release. You know, a lot of stories, a lot of history, all that good stuff behind that and everything. I don't really have to get into it, but as far as these joints coming back, you already know this is going to be a huge moment in sneakers, and you gotta love it. Now, after Virgil's passing, Nike has been dropping some Off-White releases, which I would say haven't garnered too much interest outside of like the rare Air Force Ones that we saw. But when these joints come out, you already know that legacy is about to pick up right from where it left off. And if Nike's planning on dropping these joints right here, which was a sample that was floating around for a while, I would say the rest of the vault, you know, nothing's untouchable. So I could definitely see those like bread Off-White 4s dropping probably in the near future as well. A lot to be excited about. Now, is this the innovation that a lot of people have been criticizing Nike and Jordan Brand lacking? I would say not really, but it's still fun to be able to bring back a sneaker that's so rich in history and everything like that. You can't really be mad at this at all. But The people that are mad about this, of course, are the sneaker leakers, where if you get over on X, Twitter right now, it looks like there's a sneaker leaker civil war going on right now. People are so mad that they weren't the first to put this out. I'm even seeing some people threatening that by them leaking this, Nike and Jordan brand may actually go ahead and cancel this release. It's funny, but y'all gotta just like come off the high horse, and it's not that serious. I feel like with this leak coming out, it's only gonna do nothing but good, as people are so excited, you know, to see these joints come out. So holiday 2025 is what they're saying. Let me know if you guys are excited. Well, I shouldn't even ask, because I know everybody's gonna be excited for these joints to drop, except for me personally, as you know, I could really care less about these joints right here. But I feel like it's an awesome moment, you know, for sneakerheads. So stop being so entitled, y'all. Get off the high horse. Let people enjoy. Let people have a little bit of fun. Off-White, Jordan 1, Canary, scheduled, apparently rumored for a holiday 2025 release. Let me know your feedback down below. And lastly, for Yeezy, of course, all week people have been taking advantage of this crazy Yeezy sale, which Adidas did drop. Now the sale, the deals are still going on right now as we speak, so we'll have to wait and see how long that sale continues for, and if Adidas decides to add any more pairs. Now, as far as Ye goes, we know he just dropped the new project Vultures 2 with Ty Dolla $ign. Now, as far as the release, they dropped it like on Saturday morning, kind of out the blue. As far as the early album sale projections, they were quite low for a Ye project. I think the early projections at the top of the week were like around 70,000. So it looks like the Yeezy team, in an attempt to boost some of those numbers, have released these like deluxe track versions of the record. Kind of a page out of the Taylor Swift book, charging fans $5 a piece for each track. Now, the new records that were added, we mentioned Take Off Your Dress previously. They added Drunk, Believer, as well as an amazing, beautiful, what sounds like finished version of Gun to My Head. Gotta love Cudi on that joint right there, as well as a Ye classic from out the vault in Can You Be, which it seems like they slightly reworked for this new project right here. Now, I did see some people actually complaining online that they're bringing out leaked records out the vault, which I don't know how you could complain like that, but the fact that they're charging for these, they have every right to, as they spent their money. This is their art that they actually produce, so they have every right to charge you guys for the records or whatever. You don't have to buy it actually if you don't want to. So the deluxe track scheme or whatever like that is kind of common practice nowadays in the music industry, and while I feel like it is kind of lame, everybody's doing it, so it is what it is. Now, as far as the album, we'll see what the final sales tally up to once the week is over. But I believe Ye's on like a 11, 12 #1 album run right now. So we'll see if that streak is ended with this project. But regardless, I'm rocking with the music. And although the new tracks, some of them are unfinished, I'm still appreciating just new music. I'm rocking with it. Now, as far as the Vultures listening experience, we know tonight we got a big listening event, which is taking place in Salt Lake City. So I think a lot of eyes are on this event, especially given all of the crazy rumors going on behind the scenes with Ye. It looks like we do have a shot at the stage setup for tonight's event. So no telling if we're actually gonna see a live stream for the event. And something that I've been kind of hyping up all week, of course, is the new Yeezy merch, which we don't have any indication that tonight's event will include merch. And I would say, based off the signs that nothing has leaked as of yet, I wouldn't really get my hopes too high as far as a merch drop, but we'll see how things go. So we're waiting to see if we actually get a live stream for tonight's event, if we get merch, and we'll see what type of spirit Ye is in, given all of the controversial rumors that we're hearing behind the scenes. So a lot of things to look forward to as far as tonight goes, but personally, I'm not getting my hopes too high as far as merch goes, but hopefully I'll be surprised and everything exceeds my expectations. So a lot to look forward to tonight. We're gonna wrap things up though right here. Of course, it's Friday, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'll be checking in with you guys. Hopefully, if we get any big updates, if not, I'll see you guys on Monday. So drop your feedback on all of today's topics. If you enjoyed today's video, please help support the channel by hitting that like button. All right, y'all, I'm out. Salute, love.